I'm Anil Kumar, and here is an example to understand how to find product of mixed fractions by using sum of partial areas. So basically, we are looking at the product of two mixed fractions as product of length and width of a rectangle, right? So we have 2 1 over 3 times 1 and a half. We can treat 2 1 over 3 as length of a rectangle and 1 and a half as width of the rectangle, right? And then area of the rectangle will be same as the product of these mixed fractions. That is the concept. So let's make a rectangle with length of 2 1 over 3. So better way is that we can take each fraction as 1/3. So 1 2 3 will make it 1, 1 2 3 2, and then 1 over 3. So that becomes the length of the rectangle. Now the width, 1 and a half. Now let us not take 1/3 as each square. Then it becomes very difficult, right? So half is a better thing to go. We can always go with a different scale. So half and half gives us 1, and then half. So 1 and a half. So we get a rectangle which is right there. Do you see that? So this is a rectangle which represents our fraction. And as you can see, in this rectangle, we can write this dimension as 2. So that is 2 from here to there, right? And 1/3. So this is this part. So we can divide it like this. So that is how we can treat length as. Now as far as the width is concerned, width half and half is 1. So that is the width. We'll go straight. So we have 1 as this part of the width and a half. 1 and a half. Do you get the idea? So it becomes 1 and a half. Now we simply have to multiply each length and width of 4 different rectangles and add them up to get the area of mixed fractions. What is 1 times 2? So we can write 1 times 2 equals to 2. Half times 2 equals to 1. And when you multiply 1 by 1/3, it's a small area, so I'm just writing 1/3. And half of 1/3 is 1/6. So we get 4 different areas, and that is what we are saying, add them up, that is sum of partial areas. That's the concept. So we can add these, so we get 2 plus 1 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6. Now 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6. You can treat this as 2 over 6. That is 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 over 6, which is as good as half. So when you add this up, you get 3 and a half. Correct? So that is how you can actually multiply the mixed fraction by using the concept of partial areas addition, right? Now, after this, I think you have understood the whole process. As in different videos, here is a question for you. First question is, can you tell me how many squares are there in my rectangle 2 1 over 3 by 1 and a half? So that is, find the number of squares. The number of squares, right, in this triangle, right? And explain why do you have so many squares, correct? That's the first question. And second question for you is, let me write question number 1 and question number 2. Second question is, just verify the product using alternate method, right? Which could be, you could find improper fractions and multiply them, yeah? Verify the product using alternate method. Okay, so answer these 2 questions also and move on to the next set of videos. Thank you and all the best.